Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Determined here on behalf of Fast Electronic and Loud. That's right, this PS4, and you are seeing this because they released the update today, 1.70, which allowed us to directly plug in our Elgato Game Capture HD after a system update. So I posted a couple videos about that. You might want to check that out. I will link them down in the video description. But nonetheless, moving forward, a lot of people had said, well, we've been capturing PS4 for a while. True, with some HDP stripping devices, with HDMI splitters. Take out all that riffraff cable clutter. Just download the update, plug your Elgato directly in, capture full 1080p, which is what we're doing now. So the purpose of this here is just to actually show you. We wanted to go up into settings here. We're just going to show you the system info so you can actually see here that we have updated that to the 1.70. That is correct, the new update. In that system, this is where the most awesome feature for me personally comes into play, and that is the enable HDCP option. By default, that's going to come checked, so you're going to need to do the update first, unselect this box, then plug in your Elgato. If you do it in the reverse, well, you're still going to be HDCP blocking your Elgato, which would be like it was before the update even released. So make sure you unselect or deselect, however you want to say it, that enable HDCP box. Once you've done that, you're in there. You are in there like swimwear, I always say. So one of the other new changes in the purpose of this video we're going to talk about today, before we capture some amazing Infamous Second Son and Call of Duty Ghosts, because I know you guys want to see how Determined can perform on the PlayStation Network. Yes, you will see that. We're going to get into the new SHAREfactory, which was a new feature released from PlayStation with the update 1.70. Actually, we're going to be able to download this. Just a real quick, brief download. The SHAREfactory actually, what they did with that, they increased the bandwidth, so you're actually going to be able to stream at a higher quality through Twitch or Ustream there. The other things they did, they're just going to give you more options to share your game saves. So, for example, you could plug in a USB drive and then export the data. You're actually going to be able to even edit the data, combine commentary. You can even bring a picture and video in from if you have your PlayStation 4 camera. So you're going to be able to bring like overlays. You can bring picture-in-picture video. All greatness, all good things that come with that new SHAREfactory. You can see it's about a 972 meg download. Doesn't take too terribly long. And you can actually, edit some of these videos like we said, cut them, post them directly to Facebook with touch of a button, or save them to USB. You can upload your video like you've been doing. For me personally, the big thing like we talked about while this is finishing up downloading was again the fact that HDCP is now, we have an option to unblock that. For those that are skimmed through the video and wanted to come to the end, like we said, jumping down to system allowed us to have that update 1.70. Underneath that system, you'll see one option you don't have if you have not upgraded yet your software is the enable HDCP. So make sure you, like we said, uncheck that and you're going to be good to go. With your Elgato settings, I've just selected the Elgato PS4. I'm sure they are going to be releasing an update very soon for their Elgato just so that the PS4 doesn't show, a little warning symbol. I've already done a test sample and an upload from the UI earlier, which was just in my general PlayStation 1.70 update video. So I know that it's capturing in full 1080p, but I can guarantee, similar to how Xbox did once Xbox One was released, Elgato released an update that just kind of enhanced the video and audio profile. So just kind of gave it basically optimized the quality for Xbox One. So naturally, I would suspect the same type of optimization update to be released from Elgato. Now that they've got their hands on update, obviously they're going to need their software engineers to work on that, examine the code behind that, and once they've done that, they'll probably be able to push out the update for us. So SHAREfactory, I think, is going to be something new and different for those that, aren't necessarily capturing gameplay, but want to share them more than just, the select the share option and then just share to your Facebook. Some people don't have a computer, so they're going to actually be able to cut and edit their videos there the way they want, maybe blend in some commentary and some videos. So I think that speaks highly for Sony and them recognizing all of the users' feedback and that we wanted to be able to share our gameplay, share our video more. The fact that they integrated such share features, in my opinion, from day one was pretty powerful stuff. They integrated that direct share button on the controller, which made sharing very simple, very easy. I, for example, have a personal Facebook page, but you guys know we have Fast Electronic and Loud and Gaming for Grandpa, and my business Facebook page. I don't actually have control then of which Facebook that goes to. I think down the road, I would like to see those that are, admins of Facebook pages can post to not just only their profile, but also maybe their pages that are their own that they've created and or admins of. Because I think it'd be important to share that gameplay, and it overall helps the person themselves who's publishing the gameplay, but more importantly, it helps Sony in that they're able to, get their gameplay out there more. So during the course of this video here, which has been about 4 minutes there, I think, the total video is 5.5 right now, but about 3.5 to install that. So we're actually going to jump right into SHAREfactory. You're getting the first look here, brought to you by Ryan Rigg, host of your show, Fast, Electronic, and Loud, because we bring it to you fast, electronic, and of course loud. You guys know that by now. Capturing all of this, of course, with the Elgato, because we can do that now. Yes, and we're handling the commentary at the Blue Yeti, all funneled through a 2014 MacBook Pro Retina. And we're using the current Elgato software on the MacBook. So here, jumping into SHAREfactory, you're opening with two options, New Project or My Projects. So being that I have not done anything, there is My Project shows most recent, SHAREfactory is a SHAREfactory sample. If we select on the SHAREfactory sample, I'm sure it's going to load up something that they've published for us, maybe a brief tutorial, I'm not sure. We can take a look at it here as it loads. We'll examine the load time here. We'll see how long it actually takes to load. I suspect with everybody probably downloading this update today as well as accessing SHAREfactory, I'm sure the network is bogged down. But you can see there you've got some initial controls on the bottom. What you're able to do, L1, R2. You've got movement there. You can see I'm using actually the sensitive touchpad there, which, very, very sweet, makes it very helpful. So you could see, for example, that was an effect there that's already been added. We're slowing down here. But quite a few things that can be added there. You've got L2 there you can control if you want to go to a full screen. You can play it from there. You could bring it back out of full screen. A lot of great options there. You can manually shuffle it. You can advance it by frame. So a lot of good features there to cut and edit. You can hit square there to go up in the tools. And you can see the other tools that are actually listed there, edit commentary. And you guys can see the tools there. And then the other feature, if you actually go over to options here and select options there, we can actually go ahead and render that movie if we wanted to, and then or move over to save projects. So yeah, that's just, we're going to go ahead and exit without saving. I don't want to disturb anything with the factory sample that they provided there. And if we went into My Projects like we showed you was there, we could start actually a new project, and we could select a theme here. So SHAREfactory theme, we could do a PlayStation 4 theme, the Playroom theme, or Infamous Second Son theme. So we could select that, for example. So we select on that. We could pick up some of my game clips from Infamous Second Son. So for example, it looks like we have one here. We could clip that real quick, and we could then hit square to start the project. We'll go ahead and continue with that name there of Infamous Second Son. Continue on that. It's going to bring that game clip into our editor there. So if we wanted to edit something out of there, we could. This was just something brief that was stored there. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys kind of that first look. We're going to exit without saving, or you could save and exit. That's up to you. But yeah, we wanted to give you that first look here at the SHAREfactory, those extended options with sharing your awesome gameplay on the PS4. Make sure you guys go download the update 1.70, and if you're maybe, overwhelmed with the idea of installing the Elgato, or you're not sure, I'll put a link down the video below. You can check out my tutorial. We kind of give it to you the sweet and easy and straightforward way. But we wanted you guys to see this SHAREfactory. We wanted you to see all the amazing new stuff here. We're going to be capturing some Call of Duty Ghosts as well as Infamous Second Son. I know you guys want to be able to compare the Call of Duty Ghosts for PS4 versus Xbox One in the way we render out the videos. Not the ones you've already seen on YouTube. I'm talking about the way that your boy, Determined, renders out the video. So, if you guys like this video, first look here at the update 1.70 and the SHAREfactory. If you could, please, as always, give us a thumbs up, add this to your favorites, subscribe. It does help us out. This is Ryan Rigg, the host of your show, Fast, Electronic, and Loud, because we bring it to you fast, electronic, and of course loud. Make sure you guys check out the Gaming for Grandpa channel. We'll be posting a ton of gameplay now that we can capture. Shout out to Elgato Gaming for this. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next episode.